Right, welcome back. So, okay, I created a new user, so I can see my current users. I've got the one that I created called Copter. What you need to do is you need to assign the user to the database and give it all the privileges that it requires. So the way that we can do that is we can go add user to database. We grab the Copter top Copter user that we just created, and then in the database, grab the database. If you call them something similar, it's going to be a lot easier to find. Click add. It's going to say, which permissions do you want to assign to these users, and I go, well, I'm going to give it all. Make changes, save that away, and we're done. All I need to then do is go back to my file and then put in this information, right? So I put in the database user, which is called Copter, password, which is this alphanumeric strong password, and the database name, which was the word. That's Copter. So you can see, fill in those variables, keep localhost the same, save, go back to FileZilla. FileZilla recognizes there's been a change on upload. Yes, and I'm literally done. So the only thing you need to do now is once that's transferred across, so once that's uploaded, alright, I then go back to my browser and WordPress is going to do the rest. So I click go, WordPress comes up, right, we're ready to install. And I type in the name, my username is going to be admin, give it a password, make sure it's fairly strong. My email is going to be whatever. And that's important because it'll send you all the notifications that happen within your WordPress site. It'll allow it to the index, and all that basically does is there's a file that sits within the directory here called robots, and then within that file it'll either allow the crawlers to follow or not follow the links on various pages, and you can do that site-wide from the configuration page, but just kind of going into it a little bit for you there. All you got to do is hit install, and I can save that password, and it's already been installed, and then I can log in, and I log in, and I'm done. And then once I've logged in, I just need to make it look pretty. So you can see now, like, it'll look like this. This is what happens when I go to the WordPress Copter. Alright, looks pretty basic and crappy. I've already figured out a theme that I want to just chuck on top, and I'm going to modify. And all I did was I went to WordPress.org and I went to themes and I started sort of trawling through a little bit, and I found this one called iFeature. Being a bit of an Apple fanboy, I kind of thought it was pretty cool. What you can do is you don't need to download and then, what this tells you to do is download it to your computer, extract it, upload it to your WordPress directory, and then install it. You don't do that at all. You can do it directly through your WordPress dashboard. So I go to my appearance, go to themes, grab, and then you do a search basically. So I can go install themes, and then I go, yeah, it's going to be, it was called iFeature, do a search, grab this thing, install now. What that'll do is, because everything's stored on WordPress's server, it just knows, where to go and find it and install it directly on your site itself. So we do that now, go and activate it. I don't know how much we've lost actually. So once we've done that, we can I've got, with this one, I've got like a number of features, right, which is going to give me. Now this is just a really cool theme with with a ton of options. So for example, the Facebook option here, and a number of other things. So what we can do is, I can do a number of things here, but you might want to change the design, change the header, things like that. So not all themes have this. This is a brand new responsive HTML type theme. This is kind of the way forward for themes, where I can sort of do drag and drop and all that sort of stuff, and change these sort of different options and things. But automatically that's going to be different. So if we go and have a look at the website now compared to what it was, there we go. It's completely different. And you can see here I've got hello world. So what I want to do is I'm going to add like all this coolness to it later, but what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to create a new post, right? And that's going to be basically containing the video that we've just made. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my blog post, and I'm going to change my permalinks. So what you would do is you change the permalinks, so you can see here that it's coming up with the URL for this page is going to be http www.wordpresscopy.com /p=4. Right, we don't want that crap. We want it to actually mean something, so we change it to be like the title. So what I tend to do is I tend to make it the category followed by the title, and what was it? What I normally do, category, title, it's post name, right? So that should be all good. And if we go back and just hit refresh, just reload this, probably ask me to do it again. Right. So it should be all good. Try and preview this and see if my permalinks are working. Save as a draft. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. Save that as a draft first. Yeah, I always do that. Percent sign. Should be able to preview this now. Right, so you can see here, letting me do a post and then my comment section underneath. Alright, so this is going to tell you how to create a WordPress site from scratch, from registering the domain pretty much, to changing the name servers to match your host, and then installing WordPress and configuring the theme. Right, so this is all going to be done. And then the other thing is, I've been obviously put like videos in this, right? So I'll just save that. So what I want to do is I want to embed, videos, which is the videos that we're watching right now, or we will be watching. So I'll quickly add a new plugin, and I already know which one I want. It's called YouTuber. Get that. And I'm going to install that. Plugins, basically, there will be a plugin for almost anything. And you know what? My theme probably already has video, but I don't know about the theme yet. Let's just put this in, and then we'll see what happens. So this post that I just created will be the one that you're looking at now, watching this video. And I'm going to put this video here in some text. So please, leave your comments below, and I'll be creating some different. So either in my theme options or that plugin, I can then add video. So it'll just ask me for, by adding this YouTuber in, I'll then be able to just add in a URL. So I can insert, and I had my file that I just kept from before when I created my first video. So this is the first video. I can just put that in. Once. Right, I'm going to publish that. No search engine optimization done yet. No anything. I just want to get this video out. And let's have a look at that. If I go and view it, no categories. Here's my video, and that's what you'll be watching right now. So any questions, please leave comments at the bottom of this.